seems like every time I go to try to do one of these videos where it's me talking to you, I'm literally just out from getting a wash. My hair's always soaked. Sorry about that. But anyway, about this video and why I am doing this one here today, Nala is pregnant with her second litter, and I just wanted to do a separate video from Claire's videos. I didn't want to have them pretty much combined because those videos are pretty much focused on Claire and her recovery from being spayed, and I wanted these videos to be focused on Nala and her pregnancy. But yes, she's going for litter number 2. And I wanted to just show you these quick clips I took here today when we were in the bathroom of Nala's stomach and stuff, because if you guys followed from her first litter, this is why we're changing vets too for Nala. Nala goes to a different vet than the 3 girls. I don't want to like bash the vet that Nala goes to, but I just feel like they don't do an injustice. They're more about the cha-ching than they are about the dog's care, whereas the vet that the 3 girls go to is 100% about the dog's care. They're always checking in, always making sure the dogs are okay. Anytime the girls come back from a vet appointment or like Claire's surgery, they're always just checking in, making sure everything was okay, any questions we had. It's just amazing. They're phenomenal, above and beyond. Even going there, they're very loving and caring for the dogs. I don't know, I don't want to say that, like I said, I don't want to sit here and bash them. I just think that they just don't do the dogs justice when it comes to their appointments and care, and it just seems more about the money. I could be wrong, but that's just the way it's coming off, and if that's not their intention or their goal, they probably should like reevaluate their care for the animals, because this is the impression that they're giving us, the clients. So, you know, it is what it is. But back to the moral of this and why I got into that rant about the vet. You seen that when we first contacted the vet about Nala, and the images coming up here now, like I said, are Nala's, her underbelly, her mammary glands, her teats, how you can see her mammary glands are starting to swell up a bit and the color is changing as well. I'm going to show you a clip here now too of just Nala's backside, and how you can see in that video how it's starting to expand. And anyway, this is all stuff that happened first go around. There's Nala behind me. But first go around, as you've seen in those images, I sent that like very similar, it was very, very similar images to her vet. And her vet first stated false pregnancy. So I was like, okay, I started doing some research on false pregnancy then, what to prepare and brace myself for, how to help Nala as best as I could. I asked the vet some questions. They gave me like the rundown, very quick rundown about what false pregnancy was. And it's pretty much her body thinking that she's carrying a litter when she wasn't. So I was just like, okay, well, very good. As you all know from that first video, we wanted Nala and Kenai to have puppies, but we wanted to wait till after Christmas. So when we knew or told it was false pregnancy, I was just like, okay, well, her body's pretty much, I guess, prepping, getting ready type dealio for when she does become pregnant. And it's just this sucky feeling for her, because she was like taking care of her stuffed animals and stuff, and any of her stuffed teddies she was licking, cleaning, and grooming, I guess, the stuffed toy, acting like it was a puppy when it wasn't. So she was doing all these behaviors that I was like, okay, well, I guess it's just false pregnancy. She's thinking that she has a litter and she doesn't. Okay, fast forward to like a week or 2, I think it was after, I'm pretty sure, me and my husband were sizing up her mammary glands again, and they started to really swell. And I was like, what's going on? And then I really got concerned. I was like, this isn't false pregnancy. So I contacted the vet again. She asked for photos and stuff like that, because this was also during COVID. So it was kind of hard, and I understand that also hard to communicate back and forth, because they couldn't have us come into the office at the time when all this was going on. So I sent some videos, sent some pictures, went into great detail, because I started just writing out all the symptoms, signs, everything she was having type deal for the vet. And they said, oh, it's mastitis. Put cabbage leaves on it. I put cabbage leaves on it that night. She didn't really want them on. Next day I put them back on again, and like she wanted no part of the cabbage leaves. I took them off, and then boom, she was going into labor having puppies. So it was clearly not mastitis. Again, I just wish the vet done a little bit more, but that was Nala with her first litter. So we're gonna go to this litter, and like I just showed you as I was ranting on, images of her belly and how her mammary glands, as you can see, are starting to swell up. Her teats are now becoming more pronounced, I guess. And her sides, you can really see, are expanding. Also her underbelly. If you watch some of the videos of her just out in the yard with the other dogs, her undercarriage is starting to drop down, and she's definitely becoming more lethargic. She's not playing as much. Things I've noticed, and this might not be with every dog, but this is just with ours that I've noticed as well. Nala always barks. Like, she's just one of those dogs. If she sees things, people, she barks. Now, she is barking a lot more than normal at like the slightest noise, slightest movement. She will bark more. That I've noticed. I've also noticed she has become more moody. I don't know if you hear her now. Let me just show you her. Can you see her? Or is she behind me? Okay. There she is there. How you doing, Nala? She's definitely becoming more moody. That I've definitely noticed with her. Another thing I've noticed is Nala would always play with Kenai like crazy, running around the backyard, chasing him, jumping on him, throwing him down. Kenai loves it. He loves the real rough play. Vet that our 3 girls go to said, like, don't worry about it, that's normal type dealio. So I had no worries about it. That's just how they play. They play a little rougher than little dogs. Little dogs will prance around and be like, arr, 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 and like, let's play and chase each other. Bigger dogs are like, let's go, we're playing. But yeah, she's like not doing that now. She would before. She would before play with him like that, but now, if you've noticed in the videos, she's coming to me with a ball, wanting me to flick the ball, which is something I remembered she did do before. I was like, oh, this rings a bell. She did do this before. She would bring me a ball and just flick it. She'd run after it and then just sluggishly come back with it, drop it down, and, you know, but that would be something that only occurred when she was pregnant. She'd still want me to flick the ball and play with her before pregnancy, but not as much as what she is now. And she's definitely, sorry, she's like licking herself there. And even though she would flick the ball to us, she would still interact with Kenai, be steady, like jumping on him, playing with him, and she's not really doing that now at all. So that's something else I've noticed. Hi, baby. She's definitely more tired. A thing I've noticed this week, especially with her food, she would go to her bowl and pick, and then other times she'd eat. And Nala was very consistent with her food and intake of food. Now there's times she's picking like a bird and not having hardly any, and then other times she's going over and eating a lot. She did last week, I think it was last week, vomit, but hasn't vomited since. And the hair around her teats is also starting to dwindle. Nala had a very hairy undercarriage, and as soon as she started to become pregnant, the hair around there started to become less. That's something else I could show you if you want to see it again with her undercarriage. But I'll be updating you guys daily now with Nala and her pregnancy journey. If at any point in time you're concerned about your dog being pregnant, I highly recommend going to a vet. Or if just something with her mammary glands, you see any redness and swelling, contact a vet. If there's something that's still like at you, no, this isn't 100% right, get a second opinion, get another vet. I wish we'd done that the first go around and had a second opinion, and I wish we sought out other vets, but this was just the one that our other 2 dogs ended up going to as well. Both our male dogs go to the same vet as Nala. It's just when we moved and bought this house, the 3 girls ended up going to the vet that was up here, and it just so happened that they're just absolutely amazing. Amazing. I couldn't speak more highly of them. They've been absolutely great. So whoever owns that place and is running it, and just the staff, Awesome. Amazing job. That's it for today's video. Just wanted to give you guys the heads up that Miss Nala B is preggy-o. Hey girl, is you having more babies? What? Is you having more babies? Oh, my pretty girl. What? Hey baby girl. Is you having more babies? Is you having more babies? Is you? Yeah? I also have the whelping collars on the way. We have a scale on the way. What else? There was something else I had on the way too for these puppies. I think I'll have to check back, but I'll show you that when it comes with Amazon. This bed is coming out of here. So the dog's bed. That one's coming out. This one that Nala's in here now, we're gonna keep that in here. That's gonna stay, but this is going out in the living room for now, so that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna keep the tent in here for now. I'm gonna keep the stool in here for now because it's just, it's just a great spot for me to sit, keep an eye on the puppies because I had that in here last time. That bookshelf I have in here that you guys seen in other videos, that's gonna stay in here. It's just the Google Nest is gonna move to the very top shelf, and all the Pampers and stuff that you guys seen on the top shelf are all coming off of it. But we're gonna leave some toys in here. All the toys are gonna be sanitized. This weekend actually is when me and my husband are gonna take the dog's bed out of it. We're going to take the Jersey's kennel out of it, and the girls' toy boxes will be coming out of it. And we're washing everything down from top to bottom. Everything's getting sanitized, cleaned. The bed sheets, the toys, the floor, the walls, the heater that's in here that really got to go. I can't stand that heater. I can't wait for Ryan to pick up a new heater for this room because that one is just, ugh. I don't know if you guys seen it in the other videos, but it's nasty. Not a nice heater. But anyway, another thing is the whiteboard up there. I'm gonna clear that off. Right now it has all the girls' medical stuff on it. I'm gonna remove that, get it all prepped and ready with stuff I'm going to need for the litter. That calendar there, I'll show that because it doesn't have personal stuff on it like the bulletin board does right now, or the whiteboard. But yeah, our dog's information is still going to stay on that calendar up there. And we're just going to add in stuff about the puppies. And this board down here is the dog's walking board. Right now, there's nothing filled in on it because Claire had her surgery, and it's just really hard for me right now to take them for their walks. So they've been playing in the backyard. Ryan's been working really late this week. And that is everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're as excited as we are to know that Nala is pregnant with her second litter. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. We'll see if it's 9 like last time, if it's less, if it's more. A question if anyone has, okay, this might come up, I don't know. It might not come up. It might, I don't know. So how many litters do we plan to do with Nala? That's not something me and my husband have really truly discussed. So in terms of Nala with litters, this is something that's probably going to be asked, so I'm just going to answer it. Nala, if at any point there's any major complications or a huge drop in the litter, there'll be no more of Nala. Hi, Kenai. No more of Nala having litters with Kenai. So yeah, like I said, she wants to play. But yes, I just want to let you guys know that if there is any major complications, if any of the puppies end up, if any of the puppies end up passing away, or there's serious complications, or like I said, a dramatic drop in litter count, Nala will be getting spayed. Nala will be getting spayed. She wants to play. All right, I gotta go. Dogs are ready to play. Enough of this. They're awake from their nap. I tried to do this video. We'll see how it turns out. I'll talk to you guys anyway again soon. I gotta go. Dogs wants to play. Gotta take them out to pee. Gotta see what Claire's up to now, because if she's awake, she has her e-collar on and want to make sure that's all right. Kina, say bye. Bye, guys. Go say bye. Say bye. Bye, everybody. Say bye. But as I said earlier, I'm going to be doing a separate video for Nala and her little journey. Hey, baby girl. You're doing a lot of sleeping. I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, you're resting with Claire. There's Claire Bear. Then there's Layla. And Ariel. And then I got Jersey over there. And then And Kenai over here. And yeah, Miss Nullaby, what do you think about you being a mommy again? She's really tired. Just trying to let her rest. What do you think, Ariel, about your mommy being a mommy again? Huh? I guess we'll see. Let me let you rest. I'm gonna let them all rest now, and then I'm gonna bounce over to Claire's video here now and end off her video. And let them just sleep here now. I'm gonna put back on Puppy Dog Pals. Yeah. No, she's doing really well. She's resting. All right.